Hey now, Mike Shamon here, and I'm going to show you how to make this exact landing page without using ClickFunnels. Because let's be honest, Russell Brunson is awesome at selling his story, but starting out, the price of the software is insanely expensive. I want to show you a much more cost-effective way to build a landing page. The landing page I'm making today is built with the Divi theme. I'm not going to go over all the features of the Divi theme, but there's one feature that you should know about. The import-export feature, which allows you to export and upload pre-built layouts into any website that has the Divi theme installed, meaning that you can upload this layout and use it over and over again with just a couple of clicks. Alright, let's get into the tutorial. Oh, and one more thing, I wanted to let new Divi users know about an exclusive free bonus you get when you get the Divi theme through my affiliate link. The bonus items include over 100 landing page layouts, a complete funnel, and guide to setting up an automated online system. Get the full details at divibonus.com. There's a link in the description. Alright, now let's make a landing page without using ClickFunnels. Hey now, Mike Shamon here. And what I'm going to do today is just do a simple landing page without ClickFunnels for you guys. So I'm using the Divi theme. What I did is I just created a new page, and I'm going to use the Divi builder. Actually, I'm going to go down here to template, go to blank page, and I'm going to use the Divi builder. Alright, once that's loaded up, let's just go build from scratch. And let's go to a new row, and let's put a text module in. Alright, and then we'll just go to publish. Alright, once that's loaded up, go to view page, enable visual builder. Alright, so now we can start to edit our page. So let's go ahead and I want to do a scarcity thing at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eliminate the spacing on this section. So if I just go to settings, and design and spacing, you just want to zero everything out. Alright, and then if you go back to your row, and actually I want to do this, I want to make this a background color. I want to make it red. Okay, and then I want to make this text module. If something like this happens, what you want to do is you just want to duplicate this thing a couple times and then get it to where you can get to that module. Go design and text and just make it white. I'm gonna let's keep it at 18. 18 point looks good. Okay, and then we want to center it. And let's go check. And there's a row spacing here that I want to get rid of. So let's go design and spacing and just zero out the top and bottom margins again. Alright, and then just put a little bit of padding on there. Alright, go to check. And then just delete these other ones real fast. And there is our little urgent message. This is good for an urgent message. If you did want to put a blurb there, you could put a blurb there and make the icon small. But let's go and continue on. What we'll do is we'll add another section and a row, and then we'll do another text module. Alright, and we'll put the text in there, that lorem text again, make it a little bit longer for like a headline. Alright, go design and text, and I'm going to make it black text, and then I'm going to make it a ultra bold. So the default is Open Sans, I believe, which is a good default, and I really like it, so we'll keep that there. And you can change to whatever you want, but I'm going to make it bigger right there. Alright, now you can see this text is overlapping. What you want to do is you just want to go back to your line height here, and you just want to bring it down a little bit. Alright, and then if you want to center it, go ahead and center it. And that's kind of like a long headline, so I'm just going to take a little bit of text out actually. Okay, and now you see the spacing up here, we want to get that under control. So we're just going to go to settings and design and spacing. Once again, zero out the top and the bottoms. Alright, and then this row spacing, we're just going to zero this out again so we can be in charge of the spacing. Alright, then I'm just going to add some spacing in here so we know what it's at. Okay, and then let's go ahead and let's make another section. And then let's go to a double row. Alright, and then this section is going to be an image. Let's add an image in here. Alright, this is a good one to add. Alright, and then in this box we're going to do, we'll do an email opt-in. All right, and let's just make, I don't really know what to put there, just do another lorem text. This time let's mess it around a little bit, make it a little bit different. All right, so there's that, and okay. Just put your message in there, and then here, let's just, I'm gonna do a couple. Let me get some new lorem so it doesn't look like that. All right, there we go. Now let's go back into here and paste it. And what we're going to do is, if you just want to edit this title, you just roll over and hit the paintbrush. It goes right to the title section there, and you can adjust your text color there. All right, and I'm going to go back here and just delete a little bit of this. Oops. All right, and then I'm going to go back here, actually go back to the module settings, go over the brush right here, dark text and centered. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to content and my email account. Select my email account, which is get response. All right, you want to make sure you have your list selected, and you can add that right there if you wanted to do that right now. But for this tutorial, I'm not going to add that section because I have to get my account information out and everything like that. But all right, I'm just going to trash that background color. Now, as you can see, when you trash the background color, you can't see the fields. So you just want to go to edit that. If you go down and go to field border, all right, and you just go to 1. It looks pretty nice at 1. And just go to check. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Actually, let's make a little cool little box around the email opt-in. So go back to the opt-in settings, go design and border. And I'm going to have a red border. And it's going to be, let's see here. Let's go 5 pixels. Let's make sure that it's dotted or dashed. Let's do dashed. And then I'm going to go to content and background. And I'm going to make it a, let's see, maybe I'll make it a little gray. Just a little off color. Alright. And maybe since everything's red, maybe I'll make that button green. Maybe I'll make that button green. So go design, and actually again you can just go over the button there and use a custom style. And background, green. Alright, now what we can do is we can just lift up that section spacing here. Design and spacing. Again, you want to go to the top and bottom margin and padding, zero it out, and then adjust your own. Okay. So that looks pretty alright right there. Let's go ahead and just add a little sub headline here. Just go to text. And what we'll do is grab some different lorem. Alright, paste that in there. And I'll just go to design and text. And this one's just going to be a little bit different. It's going to be light. And it's going to be that 18 font, and we'll center it. Check that. And then you're going to want to adjust the row, the spacing on that top one. You see when you pull it down like that and it shows that spacing, that's from the top. So design and spacing, and then you want to zero out the bottom, padding and margin, and then you want to make it whatever you want to make it. Okay, and then this could be a little bit longer. All right. And then what we can do here is the bottom spacing on there, let's just make that spacing a little bit less. Oops. Let's make this row spacing a little bit less. Settings. 16. All right, so that pulls that up a little bit. And actually, if you go back to the row settings there, design and spacing, you can see we connected it in the beginning. I'm going to disconnect it and go 32 at the top. Still need that extra 16 padding up there at the top. All right, so there's a cool little landing page for affiliate products, and we can actually go a step further if we want. Let's let me show you how to add some text. So we styled the email opt-in like this. Let's add another section down here. I'm going to show you how to do this right now. If we go to add another text section, all right, you can see it ends up down here. And I'm actually going to take the style of this text right here. So we can go to body text and go to copy body text styles. Check. Go to paste body text styles. So now it changed color right there for me. And I'm just going to design text, and I thought it would center it, but it didn't. Alright, so maybe you wanted to have like something about like this is still secure, or we don't spam you, or something like that. So you used to go alright, so now you can see you want to make sure you want to get this underneath the button, but how do you do that? Well, here's how you do that. You go to the styles here and go design and spacing. You go to 0 and 0. Alright, and then what you do is you want to set the background color and everything else the same. So you can go to your background color here. Let's copy this. Alright, and go back to the text module, and you go to design or background. Add in the background color. Alright, and now the border was red and 5 pixels, and it was dashed. Alright, so now you do that, but you can see that you still have this red border right there. So what you want to do is you want to go to border styles, and for the top you want the top border width to be 0. Alright, and then what you could do is you can add a little bit of spacing on the bottom of this. Alright, and then what you want to do is you want to go back to your email opt-in, and you want to go to design and border, and then you want to go to the bottom border and you want to make that 0. Alright, so it does that. Now if you want a little bit more space, just go down here to settings or spacing and give it a little bit of space on the top, maybe like 8 pixels. Alright, and maybe you want to just lower the text down a little bit. Alright, so that's how you add some cool little details to that, and now you can add another module. Okay. Actually, I should let me show you. You could duplicate this module. Alright, and then you just have to do the same thing, but then you would let me show you design and spacing. Go to 0 pixels on the bottom there. Alright, and then for this one, let's see where this space is. That's on that one. Design and spacing. 0 on the margin. Alright, and then now you go this one and you go design and border. And then that bottom border, you want to eliminate that to 0. Alright, so now you have that, and then this could be whatever text you want it to be. And when I'm working with this email opt-in, you want to make sure when you go back into the settings and the content, and you go success action, you want to make sure that you set up your URL to direct to wherever you want it to, whether it's an affiliate offer or your product. So you want to make sure you get that down, and then you want to make sure you go to the mobile phone here. And what you can do is, this is going to be easy to optimize for mobile. All you have to really do is go over the module settings and go to the text that you want. So paintbrush again, and it'll go right there to it. Roll over the text size, roll over the phone, make sure it's on phone, and then you just lower it down to whatever you want it to be. All right, and then this other stuff looks pretty good. All right, so I think we're done with that. All right, so maybe you want to add on another section down here. You can just go to row, add on a regular section, and then for the row, I'm gonna do a little like tutorial section or a little personal section. So one's gonna be an image. Just go to image, and I can add my image. All right, and then I'm going to go to design and border. So I'm gonna add a little border around it, and it's gonna be red, and it's going to be round. All right, and then maybe right here is I'm just gonna do a quote. All right. All right, make that bold, and then I'm just gonna put this in quotes, but I'm not really gonna put it in a quote thing. What I'll do is I'll just go design and text, make it black, make it 18 pixels, the line height, so increase it a little bit. All right, and then I'm gonna put it in italics, and let's increase it after that. 18 still looks good, I think, actually. All right, and then what I'll do is I'll put another image in here, and this one's just going to be a little signature. Design and sizing. I'm just going to take it down a little bit here. Let's just leave it. It looks good like that. All right, let's go here and go to design and sizing. I'm gonna take this one down a little bit. Move it over to the right. And then what I'll do is I'll just put a little drop shadow on it. All right. And actually I'll make this section a different color. And I'll make sure that the spacings on this is correct to where I want it. All right, and there it is. So there's a cool little landing page for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed how this was made. Guys, go ahead and check out DiviPlanet.com for 5 free landing pages, and go ahead and check out the DiviBonus.com if you want to get all the landing pages. And actually, this work online formula is available for free as well with the Divi landing pages there. So I hope you got some use out of this, guys, and I'll see you in the next